Hello, this is Belinda with Lesson 16 of A Course in Miracles. And Lesson 16 states that I have no neutral thoughts. All my thoughts either bring peace or war, love or fear. This is just, building on that idea about how important it is for us to observe the thoughts that come across our minds. This is the first step in dispelling the belief that your thoughts have no effect. Everything you see is the result of your thoughts. And it makes me think about our media and the people that govern us, that we have given our power to take us into the next generation, to take us into the future. I think a lot of them realize how important it is that we are aware of the things that we think. And it's no coincidence, none at all, that our TV shows and our reporting news instill us with so much fear and feelings of being unsafe. So what does it matter, that they do this to us? It does. It does matter. If they can keep most of the population unaware of how important their thoughts are, aren't those people easier to control? And as I said that doesn't feel right either. Because I have personally experienced where if you treat people from a place of peace and love, and I'm talking about that divine godly love, not the love of that we think is love in our society, because we have a very, very distorted definition of what love is. Loving someone is allowing them the freedom to be themselves at all times and not demanding that they be any different than they are. Most of us don't know how to love that way. So back to, I have no neutral thoughts. It's important. This is just so important that we truly take ownership and responsibility for our contributions to the collective mind, to the collective illusion. Isn't that funny? So whatever is not real is not of God. What is of God brings safety and peace. So, the first paragraph of Lesson 16 states that everything you see is the result of your thoughts, and there is no exception to this fact. Thoughts are not big or little. They are not powerful or weak. They are merely true or false. So your thoughts are true or they're false. The idea of idle thoughts is so self-contradictory. What gives rise to the perception of a whole world can hardly be called idle. Every thought that you have contributes to truth or to illusion. Either it extends the truth or it multiplies the illusions. And then it says, besides your recognizing that thoughts are never idle, salvation requires that you also recognize that every thought you have brings either peace or war, either love or fear. A neutral result is impossible because a neutral thought is impossible. There is such a temptation to dismiss fear thoughts as unimportant, trivial, and not worth bothering about, that it is essential you recognize them all as equally destructive, but equally unreal. This idea will be practiced in many forms before you really understand it. What stood out for me here was salvation. Salvation is a belief. I used to think salvation was being saved from hell, right? This fiery pit somewhere down, low, down somewhere. But salvation in this book is about freeing your mind from the illusions that it thinks, from those thoughts that create fear. It's interesting that we create hell in our minds by the thoughts that we allow to freely pop up and just have an undisciplined mind. So remember that there are no neutral thoughts. Everything I see is a result of my thought, and there is no exception. Thoughts are merely true or false. Every thought that I have contributes to truth or illusion, and thoughts are never idle. Every thought you have is a result, shows up as an effect that you see in the world. And every thought brings peace or war, love or fear. And that's it for lesson 16. I did not come up with an affirmation for this lesson. So let's see. I allow myself to see the truth about my thoughts. Okay, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.